University Challenge. Asking the questions, Amol Rajan.
Hello and welcome to University Challenge, where we're about to play another quarter-final. By the end of this match, sadly, another team's journey in this year's competition will have come to an end. Both tonight's teams have lost one quarter-final already and cannot afford to lose another. They need to win if they're to have any hope of joining Christ College, Cambridge and Darwin College, Cambridge in this year's semi-finals. Tonight's game is a rematch, and the first time these teams met, it was UCL, who came off fractionally worse. They got their series campaign back on track with convincing wins over St Andrews and the LSE, but then in their first quarter-final, they had the misfortune to come up against Darwin College, Cambridge on intimidatingly good form. UCL still managed to demonstrate impressive knowledge in that match of choral music, the designers Charles and Ray Eames, and the Gospel of John, and their average score so far is 190. Let's meet the team from UCL for the fifth time.
Hi, my name's Callum Jack. I'm from Sutton in South London, and I'm studying for a Masters in Science Communication.
Hello, I'm Josh Mandel from North London, and I'm studying United States History and Politics.
And their captain.
Hi, I'm Olivia Holtman-Entwistle. I'm from London, and I'm studying for a PhD in Human Geography.
Hi, I'm Sanjay Prabhakar. I'm from London and I'm studying for a Masters in Science Education.
After that first round victory over UCL, the team from the Open University beat Durham in the second round to set up a first quarter-final against Bristol. That game was low scoring but highly competitive, with Bristol only pulling away in the very last minutes. In that match, the Open team gave some great answers along the way on British film, pseudo-serials and eggs in modern art, but they did often take quite a while to come up with them, and across the three games so far, their average score has been 155. Let's meet them once again.
Hi, I'm Nicky Maven. I'm from Jarrow in South Tyneside, and I'm studying natural sciences.
Hi, I'm Tom Barber. I'm from Bournemouth, and I'm studying physics.
And their captain.
Hi, I'm Kerry Westerman, originally from Denmark. I now live and work in Glasgow, and I'm studying for a degree in art history.
Hi, I'm Hector Payne. I'm from Teddington in Middlesex, and I'm studying for a Masters in Finance.
OK, you feeling ready? Let's go. Fingers and buzzers, here's your first starter for 10. Good luck. The 1811 Ratcliffe Highway murders, committed by John Williams, are discussed by which writer in his 1827 essay on murder considered as one of the fine arts? His other works include Suspiria de Profundis, a companion piece to Confessions of an English Opium Eater.
Open Westerman.
De Quincey.
It is indeed Thomas de Quincey. Your bonuses open are on rock music. In each case, the answer consists of a reduplicated word or phrase. First, what track by the Beatles, the seventh from their 1966 album Revolver, features verses ending with the words, "You're making me feel like I've never been born"?
Duplicated word, so is it...
It's like Duran Duran, but it's obviously not that. But
please, may I...
that's way too late, early.
Too early.
I don't actually know. We're just going to go pass.
She said, she said. Second, what 1994 album was the second by the US rock band Pavement and contained the singles Cut Your Hair and Gold Sounds?
Was that Wowie Wowie?
No,
Wowie
it's
Zowie?
Wowie Zowie, but it's, that's not the same. It's...
Do you want me to nominate you?
I want to say Wowie Zowie because I've got nothing else.
Wowie Zowie, which is not correct, but
Which
hey.
is not correct, exactly, because that was their third album. We were after Crooked Rain, Crooked Rain.
Oh, yeah.
And finally, described by music historian Alec Palau as the Rosetta Stone of garage rock, the Kingsmen's 1963 version of what song, one of the most recorded in history, was the subject of an FBI investigation into possible obscenity before being judged, quote, unintelligible at any speed?
Louis Louis.
It was indeed Louis Louis. Well done. Fingers and buzzers, here's another starter question. What familiar five-letter sequence links all of these? A Latin motto of the Habsburgs relating to world dominance, the first part of a medical mnemonic used to assess patients with altered mental status, and a list of letters that traditionally represented sounds produced with no significant obstruction of the vocal tract.
UCL Holtman Entwistle.
GCS.
No.
Open Westerman.
GLAS.
No, it's AEIOU.
Oh.
Right, fingers and buzzers, here's another starter question. With notable examples including peafowl and anglerfish, What term denotes the condition in which the two sexes of a species exhibit strikingly different appearance?
UCL Prabhakar.
Dimorphic.
Yes, sexual dimorphism. Your bonuses then, UCL, are 3 bonuses on a writer. A winner of Hugo, Nebula and Locus Awards, the 1984 story Blood Child, in which a race of insect-like aliens implant their eggs in humans, is the work of which US science fiction writer?
Octavia Butler.
Yes. Associated with biblical stories, what word precedes both of the sower and of the talents to give the titles of 2 novels by Butler? They were part of a planned series that focuses on the fictional religion Earthseed.
Parable.
Well done. Which 1979 novel by Butler tells the story of a black woman who repeatedly travels back in time to 19th century Maryland? Her life becomes bound up with the son of a plantation owner who she learns is one of her ancestors.
It's not Seed Smith or something. Kindred.
Yes, well done. Let's start the question. Which American model and photographer rediscovered the technique of solarization by accidentally switching on a light during development in Man Ray's...
Open Westerman.
Lee Miller.
It is Lee Miller, well done. Your bonuses then open 3 questions on fabric-making techniques that appear on the UNESCO list of intangible cultural heritage. The towns of Lepoglava in Croatia, Lefkara in Cyprus and Alençon in France are all cited on the UNESCO list for methods of creating forms of what decorative fabric?
It would have to be lace.
Go for it, go for it.
Lace.
Yes.
Well done.
The cotton weaving process of jamdani, traditionally used for making saris, is particularly associated with Sidirganj and Sonargaon, close to the capital city of which Asian country?
Do you think it's... Sorry, it's going to be India or Pakistan? What do you think?
Bangladesh, possibly? Do we know anything about southeast
No.
geography? No. Bangladesh.
Correct. Meaning painted, what name is given to the traditional Indonesian technique of making hand-dyed cotton and silk fabrics that is cited on the UNESCO list?
Is that batik, is it?
That is batik.
It is indeed. Well done. Picture round now. And for your picture starter, you're going to see a diagram showing a cross-section of a leaf. For 10 points, identify the type of tissue highlighted.
UCL Prabhakar.
Spongy mesophyll.
No.
Open Maving.
Xylem.
It is xylem, yes. Worth a punt. Following on from your picture starter, for your bonuses, you're going to see the same cross-section of a leaf with 3 more structures within it highlighted. 5 points for each you can name. Firstly, identify the structures stained in dark blue here.
Stained in dark blue.
Do you want me to nominate you?
Could be.
I'm going to nominate.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, Maving.
Guard cells.
Yes, I can accept that. Secondly, identify the layer of cells stained in green here.
I don't know.
No.
Spongy mesophyll, maybe.
I'm going to nominate Maving.
Spongy mesophyll.
Can't accept that. Bad luck. I needed palisade mesophyll. Bad luck.
Yeah.
Finally, identify this type of tissue indicated by blue-stained cells.
That could.
I'm going to nominate Maving.
Phloem.
It is indeed phloem. Well done. Let's start the question. Give the single full decade during which all of the following were alive. The French dramatist Pierre Corneille, the Qing dynasty founder Nur Hachi, the Dutch artist Rembrandt, the Mughal emperor Jahangir, Oliver Cromwell, and James VI of Scotland.
Open Westerman.
1640s.
No. Anyone from UCL, you may not confirm.
UCL Mandel.
1650s.
No, it's the 1610s. Bad luck. Now let's start a question. What colour of the rainbow links the titles of all these works? A 2009 collection of prose poems or propositions by the US author Maggie Nelson, a novel themed around the Rococo artist...
UCL Halterman and Whistle.
Blue.
Well done, it is blue, yes. Your bonuses, UCL, are on seaweed. In each case, give the common name from the binomial and description. First, Zostera marina, a plant species that grows on the seabed at shallow depths, sometimes in dense meadows. One of its common names comes from its resemblance to an elongated fish of the genus Anguilla.
Eelgrass, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eelgrass.
Correct. Secondly, Porphyra umbilicalis. This purpley-brown alga may be eaten in pureed form as part of a Welsh breakfast, along with toast, shellfish or bacon.
So it's lava bread. It's the dish, but I don't know what the seaweed's called.
Is it just...
Does it say lava?
Lava?
Lava.
Yes, can accept that. Purple lava, yes. Finally, Ulva lactuca, named in part after a culinary vegetable. This alga has distinctive bright green, translucent fronds. It is sometimes eaten as green lava.
I think it's sea cucumber. Well, no, is it not lettuce? Is it lactol something?
I think sea lettuce is a thing. So
But isn't it like the one that you have as like a salad, you know? Should we just say sea lettuce?
Yeah.
Sea lettuce?
Correct, well done. Let's start the question, fingers and buzzers, 10 points in it. Which nebula is the closest massive star-forming region or stellar nursery to Earth? Located around 1,500 light-years away, it has an apparent magnitude of 4 and is located within the so-called sword of the constellation...
UCL Prabhakar.
The Orion Nebula.
It is indeed, well done. Yeah. Your bonuses, UCL, are on video games released in 1995. Which enduring game character created by Michel Ancel first appeared in an eponymous 2D platform game of 1995 published by Ubisoft? Distinctively, the character's hands and feet are not attached to his body by limbs, and he can use his red blonde hair like helicopter blades.
Nominate Jack.
Rayman?
Yes. What two words precede Fantasia in the title of a 1995 RPG published by Namco, the first in a long-running series? The same two words are followed by Symphonia, The Abyss, Vesperia, and Arise in the titles of later games in the series.
I mean, is it Final Fantasy?
I mean, Final Fantasy is the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
I think they're just numbers.
Should we just
but
say it?
We might as well.
Yeah, Final Fantasy.
Those Tales of. 1995 also saw the release of the first in what series of turn-based artillery games by Team 17, in which players control a team of small invertebrates. A single-word answer is enough here?
Worms, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Worms.
Correct, well done. Let's start the question. In Japanese cookery, what short word derived from the English word cutlet denotes...
UCL Jack.
Katsu.
Well done. It is indeed a capsule. Your bonuses, UCL, are on lakes in the European Union. With an area of approximately 5,650 square kilometres, what is the largest lake entirely within the territory of the European Union?
Bled's quite big. Is that in... No, that's not
What do you
in
say?
the EU. Bled, but...
Geneva.
It's not going to be like an Italian
Constance.
lake. Or what about one of the Austrian lakes?
I don't know. I mean, it could be anything. I've no
okay,
idea.
just-
Say Constance.
Constance.
No, it's Lake Vänern in Sweden. With an area of approximately 1,200 square kilometres, what is the largest lake entirely in the EU that is not in a Nordic country? It was formed in 1932 by the construction of a dike that closed in an inlet of the North Sea.
So it's the Netherlands. Yeah, I think it's the IJsselmeer.
Okay, I'm going to nominate Mandel.
The IJsselmeer.
Yes, I'll accept that, the IJsselmeer. Lake Balaton is the largest non-man-made lake entirely in the EU and outside the Nordic countries. In which country is it located?
Hungary.
It is indeed Hungary. Well done. Music round now, and for your music starter, you're going to hear a piece of electronic music. For 10 points, name the band performing.
Open Maving.
New Order.
Of course it is, yes, that's Blue Monday. For your music starter, you heard Blue Monday by New Order, who are co-owners of the Hacienda Club in Manchester. Your music bonuses are 3 tracks that, according to resident DJ Dave Haslam, quote, without the Hacienda would never have been made. Give the name of the artist or group in each case. First for 5 points.
That sounds very late 80s. Do we know anything there?
Certain ratio or something like that.
A certain ratio?
There's a guy called Gerald. Secondly,
God, I've danced to this back in my youth. That's not... No.
A certain ratio.
808 State. And finally, this duo.
Chemical Brothers.
Chemical Brothers.
It is the Chemical Brothers, Without Control, yeah. Let's start the question now. Since 1983, which literary quarterly has published a decennial list called Best of Young British Novelists?
Open Westerman.
Granta.
It is a Granta, well done. Your bonuses are on the Majapahit Empire, the last major Hindu-Buddhist polity of present-day Indonesia. The Majapahit Empire was founded in 1292 when Prince Vijaya defeated a rival helped by troops sent by which powerful Asian ruler?
I have no Scooby.
1292 is going to be Genghis.
Okay, so I'm going to nominate Payne.
Is that Kublai Khan?
Kublai Khan, well done. Vijaya later expelled the Mongols, establishing his empire on which island?
Which island? It's going to be maybe Java.
Java.
Yes, the second largest city of Java. Which major city received its name, meaning courage to face danger, on the founding of the empire?
No, I only know.
No,
I don't think it's Jakarta.
No, Jakarta.
No, it's Surabaya. 5 points in it. Having numerous senses of taking up or adopting, what word refers both to the name of a Roman Catholic feast that celebrates the bodily ascension to heaven of the Virgin Mary and to a statement...
UCL Mantle.
Assumption.
Well done. Your bonuses then, UCL, 3 questions about electrostatics in solutions. The distance to which the electrostatic effect of a charge carrier in a solution or a plasma can be observed is a length named after which physicist born in Maastricht in 1884?
Okay, Dutch.
I don't know.
Lorenz.
Lorenz.
No, it's Peter Debye. A repulsive term scaled by the Debye length is included in DLVO theory. This measures the stability of what class of mixtures where a small insoluble phase is suspended throughout another phase. Examples include gels, aerosols and foams.
They're emulsions, aren't they? Well,
Oh, yeah?
I would guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
It sounds plausible.
Emulsions?
No, it's colloids. The attractive term in DLVO theory arises from what weak intermolecular forces named for another Dutch physicist and arising from dipolar interactions?
Nominate Prabhakar.
Van der Waals.
Yes, Van der Waals forces. Born in eastern Scotland in 1797 and a major influence on Charles Darwin, who wrote The Principles of Geology?
UCL Prabhakar.
Lyle.
It is Charles Lyell, yes, well done. 3 questions for you then, UCL, on the works of Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Which 1975 novel by Marquez centres on an unnamed dictator of an unnamed Caribbean country who styles himself General of the Universe? The novel begins with him faking his own death.
It's not one I've read.
is it not? Could be. It's either Autumn of the Patriarch or Getting to Know the. I think it's Autumn of the
That would make
Patriarch.
sense.
That
Yeah,
makes sense.
Okay,
The title.
Autumn of the Patriarch.
Yes. Which early novella by Marquez is the story of a veteran of the Thousand Days' War who lives in poverty with his unwell wife, having not yet received his army pension? Marquez viewed it as his best novel, saying, "I had to write 100 Years of Solitude so people would read this."
What was the other one you were going to say before?
It wasn't that. It's not Love in the Time of Cholera.
No, it's not.
No. Should we just say
Say
it?
it in case it's...
Say that.
Love in the Time of Cholera.
As you know, it's not the love in the time of cholera. No, it's No One Writes to the Colonel. Finally, 1989's The General in His Labyrinth is a fictionalised account of the final months in the life of which real military and political leader born in Caracas in 1783?
Ooh, could it be?
Bolivar would
Was
be my
Bolivar
guess.
born in Caracas?
I don't know.
Try that.
Well, Bolivar.
It is Simon Bolivar, yeah. What abstract noun is this? According to the economist William Beveridge, it is an evil weed which no democracy can afford among its citizens. In A Theory of Justice, John Rawls argues that choices about social order should be made from behind a veil of this.
UCL Prabhakar.
Ignorance.
It is the veil of ignorance in Rawls, yeah. Your bonuses, UCL, are 3 questions on famous pantomime performers. Born in 1778, which performer is credited with starting the tradition of clowning on the English stage and is noted for his use of white face paint?
Could it be Joey Grimaldi?
Yeah.
That would be, that's who I was
Joey
trying to think
Grimaldi.
of.
Joey Grimaldi.
Correct. What was the stage name of the comic singer, clog dancer and celebrated pantomime dame who was born George Galvin in 1860? Along with Grimaldi's, his ghost is one of several said to haunt the Theatre Royal on Drury Lane.
I'll know it when I hear it. But,
Jack Karimi.
is Dan Leno. Frequently appearing alongside Dan Leno, what was the stage name of Harry Relf, born in 1867? He was noted for both his diminutive stature and a dance performed in boots with elongated soles.
It might be General Tom Thumb.
That's who I was thinking,
Okay,
but
I'm going
again, I
to
didn't know.
nominate Randall.
Tom Thumb, General Tom Thumb.
No, it's Little Titch. Bad luck. Just over 7 minutes to go. We'll take a picture round now. And for your picture starter, you'll see a costume design for a ballet. For 10 points, name the designer.
Open Westerman.
Baxt.
It is Leon Bax. Well done. Your picture starter showed the costume design for a bacchante in the Ballet Russe 1911 production of Narcisse, one of a number of innovative and influential designs for the company by Russian-born artist Leon Bax. For your picture bonuses, you're going to see 3 more of Bax's costume designs for Ballet Russe productions. This time, I want you to give the title of the ballet in each case. First for 5 points.
Okay. What does it look like?
Could that be Rite of Spring, because it's a fawn?
Rite of Spring, maybe, yeah?
Yeah, Rite of Spring.
It is a picture of a fawn. You got that bit right, but the ballet is The Afternoon of a Fawn by Debussy. Secondly?
What is that?
That is...
Scheherazade? I don't know.
Yep, I'm going to nominate Payne.
Scheherazade?
Yes, by Rimsky-Korsakov. And finally?
Oh, what do you think that is?
Could that be Firebird?
Yeah, the Firebird, yeah, good
The
job.
Firebird.
By Stravinsky. Well done. Yeah. This is a quote now. A eulogy of Athens itself, a glorification of its achievements and an affirmation of its promise. These words of the historian David Cartwright refer to a funeral oration given...
UCL Mendel.
Pericles.
Is Pericles, yes, well done. Your bonuses in UCL are on English, football and patience. After winning the first division titles in 1911-12 and 1913-14, which club had to wait 81 years before it would next win the top flight of English football?
So that's in 94-5. So that would be Blackburn Rovers. Okay.
Yeah. Blackburn Rovers.
Who could forget? Which club has won the FA Cup on 2 occasions, having to wait 69 years between them? The first was in 1939 and the second in 2008.
Any ideas?
No.
Wigan got to the final, but they didn't win it. Coventry had an unexpected
Yeah.
win. Try Coventry.
Coventry.
No, it's Portsmouth. Which club was last crowned champions of England in 1890 and is still waiting for a third title, having topped the Football League in the competition's first 2 seasons?
Is
it not
Preston?
Preston
I
North
think,
End?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Preston North End.
It is indeed, yes. I'll start the question now. In particle physics, what term precedes way in the name given to a system of organising and...
UCL Prabhakar.
Eightfold.
Well done. It is indeed. Your bonuses, UCL, are on directors who have worked multiple times with the actor Tilda Swinton. In each case, name the director from the list of titles on which they and Swinton collaborated. First, the protagonists, I Am Love, A Bigger Splash, and a 2018 remake of Suspiria.
Guadagnino.
Yes. Secondly, the short film Caprice, The Souvenir and The Souvenir Part 2, and The Eternal Daughter.
Joanna Hogg.
Yes. And finally, The Last of England, Caravaggio, Wittgenstein, and Blue, among others.
Derek Jarman.
Well done. Let's start the round now. Whose 1913 article, Psychology as the Behaviourist Views It, is often cited as the founding document of behavioural psychology?
UCL Halterman Entwistle.
Pavlov.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. He would go on to test classical conditioning on humans in his controversial Little Albert experiment. You may not confer.
Open Pain.
Freud.
No, it's John B. Watson. Fingers and buzzers, here's another starter question. Directed by Mstislav Chernov, the 2024 winner of the Academy Award for Best Documentary Film is titled 20 Days...
UCL Jack.
Mariupol.
Absolutely amazing film, yeah. Your bonuses, UCL, are on terms in graph theory. All 3 answers begin with the same letter. In graph theory, what adjective is applied to a graph in which every possible pair of vertices is connected by a unique edge?
I don't understand the question.
Come on.
I don't know.
Should we say that again? Pass.
Complete. For a graph G, a subgraph of G that is itself complete is known by what name? Determining whether a graph contains a particular size of such a subgraph is an important problem in computer science that has been shown to be NP complete.
Did he say starting with the same letter? Begin with C.
C? Was it not G?
Complete. Co-complete. I don't know.
Co-complete.
No, it's clique. The length of the shortest possible cycle within a graph is known as the graph's girth. The length of the longest possible cycle is known by what term, also used in circular geometry?
Radius.
Cosine? What about circumference?
Circumference.
It is indeed, yeah. 3 minutes to go. What national capital is situated on the banks of the Red River that rises in China's Yunnan province and empties into the Gulf of Tonkin?
UCL Mandel.
Hanoi.
It is Hanoi, yes. 3 questions on the labours of Heracles or Hercules. Which labour did Heracles accomplish by diverting a river or rivers variously named as the Alpheus and Peneus? Your answer must reference a location and a ruler.
It's the stables.
Is it the cleaning of the cleaning of the Augean stables?
I mean, nominate Mandel.
The cleaning of the Augean stables.
Yes, absolutely right. In the 12 labours, beasts described as man-eating include the mares of which king of the Bistanes? He shares his name with the Greek warrior who, according to some sources, stole the Palladium from Troy during the Trojan War.
Oh, is that Ajax? Ajax, possibly.
Yeah.
Try
Yeah.
Ajax.
Ajax.
No, it's Diomedes. The final labour of Heracles was to capture which 3-headed guardian dog from the underworld, or Hades?
Cerberus.
Yes, it is. No other question. In music theory, what name is given to a 3-note chord consisting of 2...
Open pane.
A triad.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. Consisting of 2 major thirds stacked on top of one another.
UCL Prabhakar.
Augmented.
It is, yes. Bad luck, Hector. Your bonuses, UCL, are on the US composer Charles Ives. In each case, give the word or words that complete the following titles. An early 20th century composition, orchestral set number 1, 3 places in what region?
Is it Appalachia?
I'm just saying that. Oh, okay. Appalachia.
No, it's New England. A 1914 setting of words by the poet Vachel Lindsay. General William Booth enters into what place?
What did he do historically?
He was the Salvation Army guy. But Heaven?
Paradise.
Heaven.
Well worked out. Finally, a 1906 work subtitled A Contemplation of a Serious Matter. The unanswered what?
Question.
Could it be riddle? Or...
Try a
I
question.
mean, we don't know.
Question.
It is question, yes. Derived in part from the Greek word meaning nut or kernel, and by extension nucleus, what term denotes a visual representation of the complete set of chromosomes of a given cell, organism, or individual?
UCL Jack.
Genome.
No.
Open pane.
Allele.
No, it's a karyotype. In the first line of an 1863 poem, whom does Tennyson address as Sea King's daughter from over the sea?
Open Westerman.
Mariana?
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. And at the goal, Open 105, and UCL 235. The answer to the last one was Princess Alexandra of Denmark. Open, it was such a tight game until the last third, where it just slightly tailed off for you guys, and I'm so sorry because you were so fantastically competitive. And up against a team of that calibre, to get so close for so long was terrific.
They're brilliant.
They're brilliant. Well, you're brilliant. You're absolutely brilliant. We've absolutely loved having you. How have you found the experience?
Yeah, it's been great.
It's been fun.
Yeah? Thank you for coming along, being such fantastic players, and we wish you all the best with a glorious future. UCL, you get to come back and play one more time for a place in the semi-finals. 235 at this stage of the competition against a team of that calibre is absolutely fantastic, so well done. You look relieved, but you've got to do it all over again if you want to keep coming back. And I hope you'll come back too. I hope you could join us next time for another quarter-final match. But until then, it is goodbye from Open University.
Bye.
Bye.
It's goodbye from UCL.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.